push-up?
Yeah.
Well, that's good. All right. So we're going to do a push-up where a lot of people can't do a push-up. So we're going to start out on the knees. I want you to do it perfectly. Just like we just did the planks, we want to make sure that when you're doing a push-up, your body stays in a plank position. It's very important. So let's go ahead and get in a push-up position, but on your knees. That's it. Okay, so he's got his hands right underneath his shoulders, which is good. And what I want you to do is go ahead and go down to a push-up position all the way down, and then come back up. And that's not exactly easy. If you had to do 10 of those, go ahead and do a few repetitions.
Should I keep my feet like this pointed?
Yeah,
I would bring it down.
Either one's more comfortable for you. There you go. Come back up. Try to make sure this stays flat. Okay, don't let it sag. It's a plank, remember? There you go. So even though you're doing those, which are considered girl push-ups, they're not exactly easy. Okay? So, all right, let's go ahead and just rest for a second. So I know you guys out there are gonna think, well, I gotta do my, do them right first so you can do it. When you started doing that, your back sagged, and so it meant your abs weren't engaged. So I'd rather you do girl push-ups so you're planking the whole time, okay? So let's go ahead and get into a real push-up position. Okay, you wanna make sure you're planking. Keep your head down just a little bit, that's good. Now, go ahead and go all the way down and come back all the way up. Okay, that's one, and down again, back up. Okay, now this time go all the way down, and then put your chest on the floor, lift your hands off the mat, and then back down, hands back down, and go ahead and do a push-up. Okay, go back down, hands up, back down. Okay, all right, now relax. Now, the reason why I had him do that is because what it does is it keeps you in that plank position, and then you rest just for a second, hands off, put them back down, push up again. You can do those. Those actually really help you to train to keep yourself in a plank position because you're flat on the ground, you lifted your hands up, and you come back up into a nice plank position, okay? So don't rush through these, I can knock out 10 push-ups. Do them right, okay? That feel a little different?
Yeah, it felt different, especially because I feel that a lot of the athletes, they don't focus on doing the push-ups correctly, and they just think that they can just go like that. You can see it as me, like I've been training for years, but I guess I've never been taught properly how to do it and keeping my back straight, like my whole body straight. So just doing it, like I would think that I can do like 100 push-ups, no problem.
Not like that.
But not like this, like it's different. Like there's like the core involvement and something new for me.
Good. And one last thing, I'm glad you mentioned that. When you're doing the push-up, try to squeeze your butt together. So pinching those cheeks together the whole time too. So you're staying in a plank position, you're engaging your glutes, and you'll notice that when your glutes start to, then you start to sag. So if you engage those glutes, it keeps you nice and flat. Okay, good points. All right, next exercise.